Hello guys, Exto here and welcome to Minsk Metro. This is what the module will look like. This is the module in its dormant state and is not doing anything currently, but has everything we'll see on the module as well. So to explain each thing here, we have the display here, which will show us the current station we're on, and if we hover over it, it will show us the time we are on the station. We will be on the station for, or the train will be. The up and down arrows cue getting on the train, either going up in numbers or down in numbers, but no, on the Katowice line, it will loop round 426 to 410 and vice versa, so we will loop round on this one. The other ones will not. If you don't leave the train on the last stop of the line, you'll be kicked out and get a strike. Do note that. Enter will let us start the module and also go on to a transfer station line if we are on a transfer station. It will do nothing otherwise. And then leave will be used for getting out of trains and leaving the station to submit the station. The colour of the LED will give you an idea of what state the module is currently in. Black is the current state we have. Black means we have either not started or already finished. Red means there is no train at the station, we can't do anything. Similarly, blue is we're currently on the train and the doors are closed, we can't do anything. Those we can do something without penalty is green and cyan. Either we're on a station and the doors are open and we can enter the train, or we're at a station and the doors are open, we can leave the train. Yellow and magenta are when the doors are currently closing. You can do stuff during the doors closing. However, if you press leave when the doors are closing, you leave the train, but a soft strike will be given. You don't press up or down when the doors are closing. You enter a train, but a soft strike will be given. 2 soft strikes equals 1 real strike. So try and do stuff without the doors closing. Ride will take between 2 stations will take 100 units of time. Doors on last stops will be open for 25 units of time. On last stops 45 to give you a chance to go back the other way if you need to. Transfers will take 40 units of time. No unit of time remaining can be checked by hovering over the display, like I said. Units of time will be between 0.8 to 1.2 seconds, but if the starting time of the moment is too small, then the next unit time becomes smaller, giving you less time to react, but the later time is always random, and also the failsafe, which is mentioned somewhere. But the failsafe is, if the starting time is less than 60 minutes, so in this case, yes, it is. The unit time length will be decreased. For example, the starting time is 30 minutes, which it was, then it will halve, meaning the units of time will be 0.4 to 0.6 then, I think. So go much quicker. So let's just get started. So, to find the destination line, after pressing enter, of course.
Станция Ковальская Слобода.
Ковальская Слобода station.
We get some announcements from the narrators. It will say the place in both Belarusian and English, but all station names are in Belarusian. As you can see, since it's smaller, this ticks down much quicker, and we're waiting for the train to turn up. So, to find the destination line, take the number of your starting line, the first digit of your starting station, so 3, and subtract the value of the first serial character in base 86 divided by 12 rounded down. So, what this means is the first serial character is M, base 86 character, so that could be 13 plus 9, or that would be 22. divided by 12. So good to get your calculator out. We get 1, rounded down. So 1. As you can see, the train has now turned up to it. We might go before we finish this though. So, subtract the value of the first thing in the character, basically divide by 12, rounded down, so that was 1. So we do this subtraction, we get 2. Subtract 1, take the final number modulo 4, so 1 modulo 4 is still 1. This is the number of our destination line, so the train has just left again. This is the number of our destination line, so 1 something. So we go from 313 to 1 something. To find the destination station, treats the third and fifth serial character as one number in base A6. So in this case, third and fifth is 3U. And converting that from base A6 to base 10, we just get 36. That's the first digit, 3, plus the second one, which is alphabet division plus 9, 21 plus 9. So we get 138. What do we do with this number? Take this number modulo the number of stations in the destination line. So the destination line, 17 streets. So 138 mod 17 is 2. And we're going to count to the second one in the table, in the station table, 0 and 6 on the top, so that'll be this one. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. So from the current station, we want to go to a transfer station to the first one, which is bigger numbers. So we can press up here to get onto this one.
Наступная станция – вокзальная. Осторожно, двери зачиняются.
Next station is Вокзальная. Please mind the closing doors.
And then we're now on a train, so we're now moving. So, once we wait to get to the next station, we're going to wait for it to get to Vaccinalaja, and this will be a transfer station to get to line 1. So when we get there, how do we transfer? We need to leave the train, then press enter on the transfer station, which will get us to here. Then we have to carry on going up until we get to here. So that will be just a bit of waiting, which I may or may not cut out. We'll see how long it takes. So we should get to 314. And now we're at 314.
Станция вокзальная. Переход для техников Московской линии.
Вокзальная station. Transfer to the Moskovskaya line.
We can now transfer, so we can leave and enter. And we have white now, meaning we are transferring. Transferring takes a little longer. I think it says here somewhere. Transfers will take 40 units of time. So wait for the transfer to finish. It will take a little bit. And then we're now at 1:15. So we now have to wait for the train to turn up here, which will take a little bit. And we're going to write it all the way to 123, which might take a while, so I might have to cut that out of the video. You need to wait for the train to turn up and then go for bigger numbers. So we had to wait again for the train to turn up. There's a reason why the flow text in this module is. So in this module, it's just like taking the metro. Unfortunately, it also takes as long as taking the metro. I think that's why there's timing things, just in case you don't have a lot of time, meaning it will go much quicker to counteract that. So we should get a train turning up any minute now. Okay, the train has turned up. We'll just get on it and go for bigger numbers. And now it's time for the fun part of waiting for it to get all the way there.
Наступная станция Кострышницкая. Осторожно, двери зачиняются.
Next station is Kostrycznicka. Please mind the closing doors.
So yeah, I will probably cut this bit out, so I will get back to you when we are closer to the correct station.
Станция Усход.
Uschod station.
Okay, so we are finally near the station we wanted. So one more station, and we can then get off. Submit the current station. Previously released the train stops immediately. The train is
Наступная станция
current
Бориспольский
station.
тракт. Осторожно, двери зачиняются.
Next station is Borisovsky Tract. Please mind
Is
the
what you want.
closing doors.
And we want to leave afterwards, so we're going to wait for the train to start moving again and leave. And then, hopefully, if we've done that correctly, we should be able to press leave again, submit the station, and get a right answer. I really hope it's the right answer. So we throw the timer to count down, and then hopefully we can submit and solve the module. So hopefully now we could get to here.
Станция Борисовский тракт.
Borisovsky Tract Station.
We can now leave and hopefully we have the right answer. We get a module. So that was Minsk Metro. As you can see, it takes a while. I don't know how I'm going to do that. If I can figure out how to I'm going to cut out or speed up if I figure that out. But hopefully you understand how Minsk Metro works. It's 5 stations using the starting line and some conditions. Remember how base 36 works for both of these. Remember the list is 0 indexed, and remember how it all works. You get on by pressing up and down. You press leave to get off a train or submit on the station. Enter will transfer you to another line and will start the module. These will tell you what the current state is. The narrators are just a note for this, and the mechanics here are also helpful. And remember, if it starts with less time, it will be quicker. So that was Minsk Metro. Hopefully you understand how the module works now, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. I'll see you later.